I did
Yes,
not know
please.
until I read the memoir. You were engaged to Johnny Depp and Matthew Broderick within the same month
Mhm.
in
No, well,
19...
let me just say, it was not that Johnny. It was that Johnny.
That
I mean, that's
Johnny.
a different.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, in the
you
same
just
month.
showed. You showed. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
again, there's two questions here. So you make, this was in 1988, both of them engaged.
Yeah.
The Johnny now that we're watching, and I'm glued to this hearing for many, many reasons, and the Johnny then, what obvious differences do you see from
I
the
mean,
guy
I
you
don't.
wrote about?
I will say that I haven't watched any of it. I
Okay.
don't even know how to. I don't even know how to get court TV. I don't even know where it would be. But from clips or things that I've, come across, uh, I don't recognize the person. It's nothing to do with anything
Yeah.
that I've ever experienced,
Right.
and I just it makes me sad,
Yeah.
and I don't understand what's going on, and I just want everyone to be okay. That's
Yeah,
all. I
I
just can't,
understand that too. Listen, and,
you
and
know.
I don't believe in holding
Yeah.
anyone accountable for their exes or the things that their ex, but you know them at that time and people go on to be other folks. And I'll leave that there. But I am curious with Matthew Broderick because you were engaged and you had, as you talked about this roller coaster relationship, I think it was your ex-husband who said, he jokingly said, Greg said, 4 words, you tweeted, 4 words you never want to hear from your exes. I'm writing a memoir. That's what your ex-husband said. Matthew's now married to Sarah Jessica Parker. The past is the past, and you do unpack a lot of emotional things there. I always wonder when you write about an ex, do you call them
Mhm.
beforehand and say, Matthew, I'm putting you in my book. Are you okay with that? Or do you say, it's my story and I'm writing it? Did you call him? Did you think, well, he is married now? What did you think?
What I thought was, if I, this is honest to God's truth. I mean, if I could have written my whole book and I changed a lot of people's names in the book. And if I could have changed everyone's names, I would have been happier. My publisher would have been less happy, but I would have been much happier because it was never, it's because what I'm doing is I'm only talking about the people that changed my life in very, very serious ways the things that happened in those relationships
Yeah,
and the ways it was a reflection of where I was
yeah.
as a person, what my tolerance for, what my attraction to, what my tolerance for stuff
Did
that
you
I would
call him
never
in
tolerate
advance?
today.
Did you tell him in advance?
No, honey, no, honey, because I had to write my version of the story.
Yeah.
Everyone has a right to tell their story. And all I do is talk about my choices,
Yeah.
my part, how it affected me, because all I know is that he and every single person that I've written about in the book, I loved.
Yeah.
I loved for some long time, some shorter time. And it was only how it served the story of ways in which I had put myself in the corner.
I get
He
that.
didn't do anything to me. I made choices.
Mm.
I wanted to be with him. I wanted to stay. It was really about, wow, how did I make those choices,
Wow.
which put me in the corner? And now I can look, instead of thinking of it, anybody having put me in the corner, every single thing that happened has formed me, especially the painful stuff.
Wow.
The painful stuff really has a way of shaping you and reshaping you I don't know, I believe it's to, teach you and to give you the lessons that you need to move forward. And
Absolutely.
I believe that the things that happened when I was with Matthew, from falling in love with him and being in a relationship that was, uh, let's just say there were issues,
Right.
and my desire to stay no matter what.